Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD and welcome to the Long John Silver's 200 at Martinsville Speedway. Race 6 of 23 for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series in 2024. We're here at Martinsville, the shortest track on the NASCAR schedule. We've had 5 different winners to start the year, including 4 Truck Series regulars, which leaves just 6 spots open for the playoffs. Ty Majeski starts on pole after 3 different drivers broke the track record. First, Lane Riggs, then Christian Eckes, and now the pole sitter, Ty Majeski. All coming from 3 different teams across 2 different manufacturers. The question is now, can Ford finally pull off a win, having gone completely winless in the first 7 race weekends of the NASCAR Cup Series schedule? At least not counting the Clash, even though they didn't actually win that one either. Can rookie Lane Riggs continue his charge back up the pack and get some good points and perhaps even secure his first win? Will some of the drivers that have in good spots like Jake Garcia be able to separate themselves from the pack and have a really standout day? And will the drivers in the All-Star cars, the 45, 91, the 1, the 7, continue to propel themselves higher up into the top 10 of the owners' points in hopes of making the owners' playoffs? Alright, so I'll see if anyone joins. Alright, the command is being given. Alright, 34 drivers ready to get set for today's race. So, starting 34th, driving the number 90, Carroll's Automotive Duratane Toyota for Terry Carroll Motorsports. The 28-year-old from Concord, North Carolina, Justin Carroll. Starting 33rd, driving the number 46, Induction Innovation Chevrolet for Faction 46. 23 years old from Trinity, North Carolina, Thad Moffitt. Starting 32nd, Driving the number 20 GGT Energy Solution Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports. 21 years old from Wellesley, Massachusetts, Blake Lothian. Starting 31st, driving the number 22 Ozark Rods Ford for Reum Brothers Racing. 29 years old from Schneckville, Pennsylvania, Carter Fartuk. Wait, that's not right. Excuse me, Stephen Malozzi. Yeah, fixed it. All right, I think. All right, no, I didn't fix it. Hold on a minute. He's not that age, and he's not from there. Let me check it on Racing Reference real quick. I knew I was forgetting something. Mosey, come on, load. All right, let me try that last part again. 23 years old from Swedesboro, New Jersey, Stephen Malozzi. There we go. Starting 30th, driving the number 76, Freedom Warranty Chevrolet for Freedom Racing Enterprises. 28 years old from Crevecoeur, Missouri, Spencer Boyd. Starting 29th, driving the numbers, 02, Brunt Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports. 27 years old from Douglasville, Georgia, Mason Massey. Starting 28th, driving the number 32, Best Value Carriers Chevrolet for Brett Holmes Racing. 26 years old from Munford, Alabama, Brett Holmes. Starting 27th, driving the number 56, Cobalt Enterprises Units Toyota for Hill Motorsports. 31 years old from Port Tobacco, Maryland, Timmy Hill. Starting 26th, driving the number 33, Auto Charge It Mobile Ford for Reum Brothers Racing. 24 years old from Van Nuys, California, Wallace Allen. Starting 25th, driving the number 42, JF Electric Utilitra Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports. 27 years old from Lynchburg, Virginia, Matt Mills. Starting 24th, driving the number 88, Menards Ideal Door Ford for Thor Sport Racing. 47 years old from Tulare, California, 2014 Spring Martinsville winner and 2015 Fall Martinsville winner, Matt Crafton. Starting 23rd, driving the number 43, Champion Container Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing. 20 years old from DeLand, Florida, Daniel Dye. Starting 22nd, driving the number 66 Trady Ford for Thor Sport Racing. 29 years old from Mildura, Victoria, Australia, Cameron Waters, who drives for Tickford Racing in the Supercars, in the V8 Supercars series. Starting 21st, driving the number 1 Star Key Sound Gear Toyota for Joe Gibbs for Tricon Garage. Copy pasting did me in. 17 years old from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, William Sawalich, the youngest driver in the field, as Crafton is the oldest in the field. Also mention this that Thad Moffitt, starting in 33rd, is one of the 2 rookies in the field. Starting 20th, driving the number 9 Grant County Mulch Chevrolet for CR7 Motorsports. 39 years old from Fairhope, Alabama, Grant Enfinger, who won this race in 2020. He's also throwing back today to Bobby Gill, the 4-time Cars Tour champion. Starting 19th, driving the number 15 Dead On Tools Toyota for Tricon Garage. 24 years old from Artesia, New Mexico, Tanner Gray. Starting 18th, driving number 25, Rackley Roofing Chevrolet for Rackley War. 32 years old from Louisville, North Carolina, Ty Dillon. Starting 17th, driving the number 45, Chevy Accessories Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports. 20 years old from Willow Park, Texas, Caden Honeycutt. Starting 16th, driving the number 71, HendrickCars.com Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports. 21 years old from Washington, D.C., Raja Karuth. And starting 15th, driving the number 41, Sparco Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports. 27 years old from Driftwood, Texas, Bailey Curry. Starting 14th, driving the number 52, AIM Autism Hallmark Toyota for Hallmark Friesen Racing. 40 years old from Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, Canada, Stuart Friesen. Starting 13th, driving the number 7, TMC Transportation Toyota Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports. 19 years old from Johnston, Iowa, Sammy Smith. Starting 12th, driving the number 17, JBL Toyota for Tricon Garage. 19 years old from Artesia, New Mexico, Taylor Gray. And starting 11th, driving the number 77 Bomba Buggy Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports. 24 years old from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Chase Purdy. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 91 Instacoat Premium Product Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing. 23 years old from Loomis, California, Jack Wood. Starting 9th, driving the number 18 Labor International Union of North America Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing. 23 years old from San Bernardino, California, Tyler Ankrum. Starting 8th, driving the number 5 Thompson Pipe Group Toyota for Tricon Garage. 22 years old from Anaheim, California, Dean Thompson. Someone just spun. Starting 7th, driving the number 13 Quanta Services Ford for Thor Sport Racing. 19 years old from Monroe, Georgia, Jake Garcia. And when I said that, I meant outside, like in the street, not on the track. Starting 6th, driving the number 99 T-Sport Trucks Ford for Thor Sport Racing. 27 years old from Louisville, Kentucky, Ben Rhodes. Starting 5th, driving the number 2 Gamebridge. Drive number 2, Gamebridge Chevrolet for Rev Racing. 22 years old from Miami, Florida, Nick Sanchez, WP5. Starting 4th, driving the number 11, Safe Light Toyota for Tricon Garage. 21 years old from Marietta, Georgia, last year's winner, Corey Heim. Starting 3rd, driving the number 38, Infinity Communications Group Ford for Front Row Motorsports. 21 years old from Bahama, North Carolina, Lane Riggs. Starting 2nd, driving the number 19 Adaptive One Calipers Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing. 23 years old from Middletown, New York, Christian Eckes. And on pole, driving the number 98 SodaSense Curb Records Ford for Thor Sport Racing, with an average pole time of 19.417 seconds and an average speed of 97.523 miles per hour. The 29-year-old from Seymour, Wisconsin, Ty Majeski. And that is your starting lineup for today's race. Tonight's truck race is brought to you by Long John Silver's, the official fast food restaurant of Front Row Motorsports.
This team has so much respect for this driver and vice versa.
I think the last race for them went pretty well, didn't it?
I think it did. I think he was the only truck that ended up perfect without a scratch on it at Circuit of the Americas.
And
Wow.
a year ago, what a night it was. We put the wet weather tires on these trucks, and he battled it
First time they ever Truck Series tried the wet tires. Oh, I forgot about that wreck. And then it got rained out. The race ended under rain in the pits.
I think we ended after midnight.
Yeah, I don't recall finishing early, JD. It certainly was early in the morning. But what a great race it was, and that's what you get here at Martinsville.
A lot of confidence for that driver right there, knowing he could get it done. And they actually, his crew chief told me they took some things from what they learned in that race. Even though we didn't have a whole lot of dry, he said, we did pick up on a couple things that we applied to the setup here.
One to go. How was that?
Racing under the lights. And look at this beautiful sunset.
to America. Beautiful truck.
Let's listen to our pulse
Mm.
series radio.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm ready for tonight's race.
Lap here, so 1.5 laps to go.
Lovely.
Green flag. What's that grandfather clock? He's a short track racer, Ty Majeski. Let's get it done tonight.
1.5 laps to go to race day.
Well, yeah, we're getting into that. All right. Possible fluid on the front stretch. Start called off. The 20 truck leaking fluid.
Really? Okay, who
Blake
accidentally hit the
Lothian.
20?
The driver is Blake Lothian. But so they just went on a pit road. Young's Motorsports bring a second truck, and of course it's
There it is. Yeah.
beauty of being an
There's
FS1.
fluids.
Now I'm not behind like I was for the Cup race. So it's the one beauty of being on cable. I'm ahead of people.
Continuing for the 20.
With 15 minutes of practice, you can't swap a whole lot of anything very quickly and get back out.
How about qualifying though? Breaking the track record that was held by Jerry
I think the 20's actually got some sort of engine fluid problems.
That would be my guess. There's not other places you can leak fluid from unless it's gas. Also in the field, as I mentioned him earlier, starting 22nd is Supercars driver Cameron Waters. He drives for Tickford Racing in the Supercars. I'm just gonna, while they're waiting for get the race started, I'll go over the stuff that he's won. So Cameron Waters. Yeah, so he's driven in supercars full-time since 2016. His first 2 years were with a team known as Pro Drive Racing Australia before they became Tickford Racing. And he got his very first win in one of the races in marquee events, which was... Yeah, so he got his first win in one of the series marquee races, which is the 2017 Sandown 500, probably the second most prolific race in Australian racing behind the Bathurst 1000. So then on the team became known as Tickford Racing, and also we note there's a big rivalry in supercars between either Chevy/Holden or Ford. Cameron Waters is a Ford driver. So we finished 8th. So 2 years, no wins, in bad performances. 2020 was a breakout year. He won his second race, which is the third race at The Bend, which is The Bend Motorsports Park, and finished second in points to, was it Scott McLaughlin? Yeah, Scott McLaughlin. Back because he used to be that was when he drove for Dick Johnson Racing with Penske. And McLaughlin won by over 450 points. 2021 saw wins 3, 4, and 5. Another win at the Bend, and two more wins at the Townsville event, at the second Townsville race. Wins 6 through 8 came last year. 2 of them at the Winton Super Sprint, at what track was that? Winton Motor Raceway. Sorry, that was 2022, and 1 at Hidden Valley Raceway up in Darwin. His last 3 wins came last year. Also, 2022, he finished second in points again. 2023, he won the first race of the year at the Newcastle, and then took a win at Surfers Paradise and again at the Adelaide Street Circuit. He currently sits 16th in the points, the best finish of 5th at Melbourne this year. He also has 2 runner-up finishes in the Bathurst 1000. Though he was, I should also say, Cameron Waters was also the 2015 winner, the title winner for the feeder series for supercars, at the time called the Dunlop Series.
Do you think they're actually going to start this race? But I have a
It's
I
got
have a
the
feeling
lights are off
that
the
they
pace
might
car.
not.
Lights are off the pace truck.
For the inside of the racetrack, you can run on the outside for a couple laps and do pretty well, but after that, you better keep trying to find your way towards the inside curve.
Yep.
Williams Wallace just there, and then it is now shaking those tires in, heading way out on that outside. Jack Wood just had a great qualifying effort for Jack. That says it all right there. That Fort Worth is
Martinsville.
happy on a Friday night. We're going to see a lot of action.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Knight from Martinsville. Everybody watching with blankets and jackets.
Hello.
Hello.
Classic.
Classic.
There you are.
Sorry about that.
All right. 200 laps around the paperclip. We're green at Martinsville. Eckes with a good run to start. Can he clear it? Majeski, who won the pole. Yes, he can. He surges on the outside. He'll take the point.
That was a beautiful start for the 19.
Was from
It
second
was.
to first. All right. So it kind of settled out. So again, the question is, who are the people going to start making the dives?
Cute, a few going 3 wides.
3 wide at Martinsville.
Oh, 2 wide, sorry. in
Yeah,
Martinsville.
I was gonna say, what is going on to be 3 wide?
To be honest,
There's a pass.
I'm
It's
gonna
Lane
be
Riggs
truthfully
going for
honest.
3rd place. He gets it.
He
You know,
gets
this is
it.
the type of track that Lane Riggs is so good at. It's the type of stuff that he's driven.
I feel like the 77 should make it 3 wide at this point, make it interesting. But then again,
it doesn't really work at Martinsville. It's Martinsville has one groove. So it's either you drive for the racetrack or you get punted the hell out of the way. Look what it's like.
Speaking of, the 18 gets into the side of the 5 exiting turn number 1.
Yeah, he's trying to trying to get him out of the way so we can pass him, but the 5 is like a roach
What?
because he just won't die. It won't.
here we go. Here's a little. Oh no. Okay, so
yeah.
the 8.
Like
They're still side by side.
yeah, because
Yeah, the 18 actually just slid up into
can't pass him.
the thing. Yeah.
you can see the speed differential that's causing it. And there's freezing ending by Jack Wood. Not really that much of a challenge.
That 52 car, very colourful.
Yes, it's
Yes.
his autism scheme.
I like it.
It's his daughter that has autism. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He's been important. So every year he runs an autism scheme at a track. At
Didn't
least
he run it at Daytona last year?
I don't. Maybe. Okay. I want to actually verify that. I didn't just make that up, but I'm pretty.
Jack Wood is going backwards right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It sums up his whole career.
I was just about to say, thus is the story of his whole career.
Oh, okay. It's his son. Sorry, his son, not his daughter. Okay.
Okay.
But still child.
His child. His child.
Sanchez for 5th place.
On that bottom, takes the spot away, but they're still side by side. No, Sanchez gets cleared of Ben Rhodes at return
And
number
coming
1.
up is Jake Garcia. Even though he's had some good, decent finishes, he's basically been invisible this whole season.
Thus is the story of the 13 ThorSport car.
Yeah. Always been.
It's almost always been the weak link of the ThorSport cars, trucks.
Though
right?
I think, I think when it was Craftsman and Sauter, I think it was either equal. Once Sauter got moved to the 98, they started hiring. Well, Todd Bodine was hired to drive the truck, but he couldn't. But ran out of sponsorship. Then Cameron Haley, Jeb Burton. Who else was in that? Myatt Snyder, Cody Coughlin was it in that one for a stint as well. Garcia's not a bad driver.
No, he's not. He showed us that last year.
The battle of for 22nd. That's Sawalich.
Oh, not dies down into the cameraman again.
The what? The caramel.
Remember, I'm just gonna call Die the camera car right now because literally, Die is the best car or truck, shall we say, to get the good shots.
What? What does that
Daniel
mean?
Die.
Because of all the cameras they have on his
Oh
car.
yeah, that. That's what you meant. Okay.
Last year they like had his in-car camera at least once every race.
I mean, like he gets to become. I mean, he just has a knack of passing by every single incident.
No, because remember what happened last time? There was a crash in front of him.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
I mean.
Oh yeah.
Without fail.
Then the big one happened. Was in front of it.
Right.
He was in the.
Yeah, he's the guy who ran into Taylor Gray. Oh look, well, the picture of Cam Waters looks a little off. It's like
It
doesn't-
does.
The transition's bad.
Mm.
Oh, Marcus Ambrose, it's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Great driver. Also,
Oh, stop! I just missed what they said. They said they had some other news about Cameron Waters, and then you just talked over it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh,
I was going to say though that the top 3 have pulled away from 4th on bat.
good point.
Yeah.
Actually, they've already hit
So,
lap
I
traffic.
found
They
that-
just passed Blake
I heard
Lothian.
I have some good news. He said he'll be racing. He'll be racing a few. He's going to be racing for this team for a few races now.
Ah, thank you. That's what it was. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I have my stream muted on my
He'll
end,
be
so I
at
can't hear what you're saying.
he'll be at Kansas.
Yeah,
All right.
he will be at Kansas and what? Yeah, Kansas.
My favorite tracks. It's like Kansas is my favorite 1.5 miler. Oh, yeah. Kansas just doesn't miss. It's wide, it's fast. You have an occasional really big incident that gets people's attention.
Although,
Okay.
wasn't Kansas a really bad track with the 550?
Well, yeah.
Or was that Kentucky?
Well, was any 1.5 good with a 550?
Okay, fair, but like,
I mean, Kentucky was bad in Cup no matter what they tried, or at least unmemorable.
yeah,
People
I don't know.
only miss it because of the last 2 finishes.
yeah. I mean, of course.
Like, I couldn't tell you anything about the last races I saw on it because I have.
The only thing I remember about Kentucky was Jimmy Johnson spun out and the 4 wide move for the win in 2020. That's all I remember from that track. Excuse me.
It's all right. Stephen Malazzi just got lapped. Or is it Malozzi? Malozzi.
And
All
laps are coming through.
Then the season from hell will continue for Thad Moffitt, who is probably going to be lapped next, and so is Justin Carroll. So Faction 46 is Faction 40 shit.
Mm-hmm. Carroll's a lap down, apparently.
Yeah, Justin Carroll, his family-owned team. They're one of the more active part-time teams.
I have to say something. I like the new NASCAR ads, like the style that they're going for.
Yeah.
It pops out very well, and I like that.
All right. Brett Holmes about to get
Little
lapped,
bit of
which is
rubbing a-
disappointing. But Majeski
Okay,
Majeski has
is
stuck with Eckes
that
really
32?
well here. Next truck that got to be lapped is Mason Massey in the 02. Young's Motorsports continuing to suck in the truck series. While somehow going up a level, I mean, they got improved performance.
Can't complain if
Wait,
you're...
Karut's about to get lapped? Oh, wait, no. Sorry. No.
no.
I got so confused. I'm like, the
Karut's in
camera...
50th.
The camera switched... I don't know what I was looking at that I thought Wow, I'm an
Yeah, I
idiot.
don't. That's such a weird camera cut. Why would they show the leader lapping and then just cut
Right, yeah,
random?
it threw me off. Good God.
Yeah, it threw me off too. I'm like, whoa, how far back is Caruth? He's
Or-
only in 15th.
Or did I throw you off because you wait? You
I
can,
don't know, man. It's Fox.
But-
It's
oh my-
Fox.
So next car to be lapped soon is 28th.
Right, Timmy Hill.
Yep.
Honeycutt gets by Caruth.
And Ty Dillon looks, but
And update: the 20 car has retired. I repeat, the 20 car has retired.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Probably still has some sort of leak.
yeah.
Battle for third right there between Heim and Riggs. Oh, Thad Moffat's around. Caution is out.
Oh, 46.
Brett Holmes will get the free pass.
As you were just talking about earlier, Faction 40 shit.
Yeah, they couldn't even qualify the truck.
I like that font though, the petty font. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Petty font doesn't miss.
never does. Although the red on the top reminds me of the weird Bubba Wallace cars with like the red on the top that almost never look good.
What is induction innovations? Yeah,
I do not know.
that's all I'm gonna look it up. Induction innovations.
Brett Holmes, get the lucky
Let's
dog.
see. It's a heater tool. Wait, so induction heaters for bolts and fasteners.
Interesting.
I like looking up sponsor stuff. Like, okay, let's see. What is Soda Sense? Oh, it is.
Hey guys, what does Napa do?
I mean, they sell auto parts, but let's see. Soda Sense.
I know what Napa does.
Um,
Wait, the 19 isn't a Napa
Soda
truck.
Sense. It does refills for CO2 containers.
Oh, interesting.
Give me a random driver in the field and I'll look up their sponsor.
Dean Thompson.
It's his family's pipe business.
Oh,
It's called the company's called Thompson Pipe Group.
okay, that makes sense.
Alright. Actually, you know what? I'll do. What is Bomber Buggies? The one that Chase Purdy has. They sell ATVs in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's also a family-owned business because it's based in Tuscaloosa, his hometown. All right. Who else should I look up? Just give me a driver.
Are we doing pits or are we just gonna go straight to continuing with? Well, it's 19 to go. So, one taker,
Thompson.
number 5.
Dean Thompson, as I was just talking about.
Porpoising? Oh, he got a flat tire, I think. Or that, or
Oh yeah,
either that, or he just got what really wicked camber. Like that tire is very noticeable. But you see that thing look like it was bobbing? There's Bailey Curry.
Yeah.
41 in the
Bailey
pits.
Curry, you can see his right front has no Goodyear on it. So
Number 1 in the pits.
and 41.
We got Sparco, which
Yeah.
is on the 41. They make these. I think I heard yesterday in the qualifying broadcast.
66 in the pits.
Sparco makes the uniforms for the drivers. Tradie.
Also, I have to say something. That 41 truck looks nice.
It does.
That 41 truck looks clean.
By the way, a Jamie Little moment. She said that Cameron Waters' truck reminds her of Ken
Okay, we're
Block,
getting a few more
which I have
cars
no
down
idea
in
what
pit
the hell
lane.
she's talking about.
Say that again, Bowser?
Earlier in the qualifying broadcast, Jamie Little said that Cameron Waters' truck paint scheme reminded her of Ken Block, which makes no
I
sense.
don't know what that means.
Ken Block died last year. He was a rally driver, but his car was like Monster Energy. It looks nothing like
Nope.
Cameron.
I think
Waters.
it's just the colors. I think it's the colors, but I don't
But
see the
it's
resemblance.
yellow. Monster Energy is green.
Yeah.
Also, it's yellow and gray, and it goes to green and black. Maybe she's
Yeah.
colorblind.
Maybe? I don't
I
know.
don't know. Give me another driver. Give me another sponsor to look up or driver.
Um,
When you've got type 2 diabetes like me, you have up to 4 times greater risk of stroke, heart attack, or worse.
I don't know.
All right, I'll do an RNG. Let's see. I'll look up the driver is currently in 10th place, that's Sammy Smith. TMC Transportation is on his thing today. It's a trucking service. So, try it again. Driver in 29th, that's Brett Holmes. What's on his card truck today? 32. Best value carriers.
So the car's on the lead
it's a
lap.
military freight service.
They're about to, oh, cars on the... Wait, hold on. What the heck happened?
What do you mean?
Did I just see a car that stopped in the middle of the track?
I guess I'll
Or was that just me?
I don't see anyone stopped.
I'm guessing that was just me. I'm guessing the car just stopped. Did that car's behind us probably? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, me neither. Ben Rhodes is being featured right now. His sponsor is T-Sport Trucks. I used to think that this was just a way to say it's the team. But the team actually sells ATVs. Or, yeah. They sell... It's their own truck dealership. So, truck and ATV dealership. So, it's not just a team. Sorry, what, Classic?
No, what is
T-Sport is for sports truck and off-road vehicle service.
all right.
Yeah, so they sell their own. Kind of like Hendrick Cars is to Hendrick.
Here we go.
All right, restart with 14 to go in the stage. And with another great start for Christian Eckes, it gets off really well. Here comes Lane Riggs on the bottom, trying to pass the
11, by the way.
place. Oh, Jack Wood.
9-1.
We stay green. Damn, good job for Jack.
Oh, another
Wood.
tap. Another tap. Oh, my goodness. 38.
That is what short track racing is all about. It's all
98.
about the tap. See a little bit
by the way, the 11 smacked the 98, by the way.
What? They're not even...
On that restart.
Okay. Oh, okay.
This battle in between Lane Riggs and Ty Majeski's letting Eckes pull away. 12 to go in stage 1.
Yeah, the gap's over about a second now. The battle has kind of ceased now that Majeski got by, but the gap remains. I love Martinsville at nighttime. Oh.
Here we go.
Any race at nighttime.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, we got
turned by the 9.
him.
And the 88 caused it as well.
Let's see. Here's the view from Daniel Dye. Oh, did Daniel Dye get into Craftsman? Did y'all us that?
I told you, Dye is just the cameraman for NASCAR, right?
Forget the Nutcracker cameraman. This is new nickname.
The Nutcracker.
Well, yeah. I edited his Wikipedia.
I know. It's just funny.
It also caused me to get banned from editing Wikipedia for a while. Because
why would you do that? That's so dumb.
Because he had just got arrested for rupturing his friend's testicle.
I know, but you don't edit Wikipedia to call him the Nutcracker.
It's funny.
It's funny until you get banned from editing Wikipedia.
I'm not banned anymore.
Oh, there's a plastic bag on the track.
Wow, yeah, a couple.
Oh, yep, there it goes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, yeah. Although, I started editing the closest margins page for the truck series. Now I probably have to re-edit it because I've cut some of them out of my list because the timing isn't correct. But you know, the funniest edit I saw at Daniel Dye's page during that saga was somebody edited, "Poor homie's nuts are all screwed up, man." All right.
Anyway, the gap keeps on getting bigger between Eckes and Majeski.
And Majeski to Riggs. Just as it was before.
I do not know why the Fox broadcast is focusing on Lawless Allen. That is not a driver I would be personally focused on.
Me neither.
I mean, he has a funny name, yes, but he's a terrible driver.
Named for his great-grandma's maiden name.
Interesting.
I mean, the only thing more interesting than that is Stingray Rob getting named for the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. I don't know if that's badass or embarrassing. You got named after.
I think it's a mix of both. I think if you could pull off the name Stingray Rob, you're a badass.
I know. At the same time, your parents named you after a car.
Well, he's a professional driver, so I mean,
They didn't know that when he was born.
Huh?
They didn't know that when he was born.
I know, but you know the fact that he turned out to be a race car driver is perfect. Side by side between Caden Honeycutt and Sammy
It's the
Smith.
battle for 9th place.
Oh,
and
there's
there's Purdy.
Smith's
Wow,
bumped.
Chase Purdy isn't running like crap. Hey, there's the third Spire truck, a Roswell
Yeah,
Carew.
Spire is 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Yeah.
And Purdy to the inside. It's two teammates battling down the front stretch. 2 laps to go in stage 1. They're
Wow.
battling for that 10th position.
Heck is going to take the last lap of the second.
One lap to go.
Now he's going to go last lap of the stage. I misphrased it. I pulled a Marty Reed.
Final lap of stage 1. It's pretty much been all Christian Eckes.
Yeah, I think he's led every lap.
Yep.
Perfect sweep of the first quarter of the race. Eckes with a playoff point and 10 stage points wins the stage. Majeski second. Riggs third. Heim fourth. Sanchez fifth. Rhodes sixth. Ankrum seventh. Garcia eighth. Honeycutt in ninth. And who's going to get that last stage point? It's Chase Purdy.
Purdy. Yep. Good job for Caden Honeycutt, by the way.
Always does. Last year, I remember he got 2 wins in the ARCA West Series in the last 4 races when he got the tap from McGowan Motorsports, which got absorbed into Cook Racing Enterprises this year. And he's still driving as a one in the NASCAR series for Junior Motorsports in their number 88 entry. I think it's 80.
Interesting.
Yeah. Last year he was doing it for Roush.
So, I'll describe it. I've noticed that this racing so far has been quite good.
Yeah. This I don't know why this came to my mind. I was in a Formula 1 Discord today. I was talking to a guy who seemed interested in NASCAR. I explained the playoff system. You know what his response was?
What?
Cool.
Really?
You know what? To each their own. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? You can't force people to change their minds. That's
Absolutely. Wink nut.
Yeah, we know who.
Mm.
But,
I mean, I like the moments. I don't like the system.
yeah, it's like if people can enjoy it as that is, good for them.
Yeah, my thing is, I personally can't do anything about it. So why complain too much? Like, obviously,
Right.
something stupid happens, I'll complain. And yes, the playoffs by definition are stupid, but they're still fun moments.
Exactly. And fun moments the Hail Melon would not have happened without the playoffs.
I'd have less to talk about being a Chastain fan.
I mean, even up to 04, Kurt Busch is pit road miracle means nothing without the playoffs. You know what I mean,
Absolutely.
right? Okay, good. How about Mayfield clutching his way into the chase? Other singular moments. Stewart's comeback.
Johnson winning 7.
Yeah, Johnson winning 7.
Although it would have been Gordon in the
I know.
Winston
I would have.
critical.
Yeah.
I would have been happy too. Then my Gordon agenda.
Does Jeff Gordon's last win get more or less significant with the playoffs?
Less.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we had thought he was going to win, but I think about that race was just uploaded to NASCAR's YouTube channel again.
Oh.
But because there was a poll for which Hendrick race did you want to watch. It's probably the best final win for any driver. One, he went out a winner in his final full season. 2, I'd like to think people there knew it was going to be the last win.
So it's kind of like melancholy.
I mean,
it's like melancholic. It's like, man, what a good career for Jeff Gordon and a good way to get his final win in the second to last race. Hopefully he can win the championship, but he might not.
Fourth to last win. Fourth to last. It was round 3 was Martinsville, Texas, Phoenix.
Oh.
It's hard. Wait, he's not. Eckes is not pitting, or maybe he did pit. No, he didn't pit. Why?
Only 4 guys. Some guys aren't pitting.
Riggs,
I think
Heim,
his strategy here.
Rhodes, and Majeski. Okay, I see Friesen, Dylan, and Finger, Crafton, and more. Die. Another black and red truck.
Interesting.
So, I'm trying to look up the. I mentioned the NASCAR series. They've had 4 races so far. Daytona, Atlanta. It was Daytona, Vegas, Atlanta, and Richmond. This week they've got a race at Brands Hatch.
Interesting.
Yeah. This week or next week, I don't remember. But I'm trying to look up I'm trying to look up the teams, because the teams, some of them are run by their current teams, some of them are run by specific drivers, and some of them are go from all over the place.
It's interesting, although I don't personally find watching NASCAR interesting.
Yeah.
I like playing it, not watching it.
Let's see what the teams are. Chevrolet teams. E-Racer, Junior Motorsports, Kevin Harvick Incorporated, Letarte Esports, Oxygen Esports, Spire Motorsports, Team Dillon Esports, William Byron Esports, Williams Esports, yes, that Williams, and, okay, those are the Chevy teams. Ford, BS Plus Competition, Front Row Motorsports, M80, Nitro Circus Sim Racing Team, and RFK Racing. Toyota teams, 2311 Racing, FGR Excel E-Racing, Joe Gibbs Racing, Canon Esports, the Kansas City Pioneers, and the Pittsburgh Knights. And the interesting thing about eNASCAR is that if you don't finish in the top 24, and if you're in the bottom 20 in points, your spot immediately comes up in danger. Because at the same time as they have the iRacing series, there's a qualifier series where the first 8 races are for any drivers with an A rank, with an A license, and a safety rating of 2 or higher. So from the first 8 races, the top 70 in points get to run in the last 7 races, and the top 20 of those go into the contender series, where they race against the bottom 20 from the iRacing series to get and the top 20 in the contender series get the 20 open spots. So your spot is constantly in danger if you're not performing. Like, even one of the best of all time, Ray Alfala, I think he fell out of he did not participate. He's won the title 4 times, iRacing series. He didn't participate last year because I think he lost his seat.
Oh, yeah.
It's an allergy commercial.
I feel like this season's big commercial is going to be the Wendy's one. The one that people remember is going to be the Wendy's one. Get it for a buck.
Slow stop for Riggs. Issue on the left rear.
Really? Excuse me.
No, that's no worries at all. I do have to admit, though, I actually have not been myself. I have been very tired.
Yeah. I was supposed to work today, but they said they didn't have anything for me, so didn't work today.
Damn, that was really stuck.
Oh yeah! Wow.
I had to restart
That is a big blow for Riggs, who was, I believe, in 3rd.
He was.
At the end of the.
Let's see if he can work his way back to the field. He ended up 24th. He lost 21 spots on pit road. Okay, maybe. Well. Okay, maybe. Well, actually, I don't know how many trucks stayed out. So.
A lot of trucks stayed out. I think 15 stayed out.
All right, here we go. Green for stage 2.
Eckes and Sanchez on that front row.
Almost 3 wide.
Sanchez.
Wow, that was a shaky start. Everyone.
That could have been way worse.
Ankrum to
the
second.
number 2 is almost sideways.
Ankrum, Sanchez. Here's Honeycutt on the outside of Purdy, but Purdy right now is going to muscle up to fourth. The two of the Nice trucks in the top, all three Nice trucks in the top 10 right now.
It's a rare sight to behold.
Yeah, that's the way two of them have been driving.
Indeed.
It's a good battle between Caruth and Curry for 7th on the front straightaway.
Behind them, it's Sawalich and Mills.
Also side by side is the 5 and the 56.
Thompson and Hill. You know, those are the number. When Hill Motorsports had a second truck, 5 was the number that they would use for that.
Really?
Yeah, for Tyler
I didn't
Hill.
know that they had a second truck.
They used to. Well, for a part-time.
Oh, 3
Ooh,
wide.
Heim, Holmes, and Rhodes. Oh, but
Entering turn number 1. Who's going to give?
Holmes let him by.
Wow. Daniel Dye was also in the middle of 3 wide between the 17 and the 38, exiting turn number 2.
Wow, almost right again. There's Wayne Riggs. He's trying to work back through. He's not in the top 20 yet, though. He's a 20.
41 and 71 are still side by side.
Battling hard.
Yep.
Oh, we got a spin. It's Tanner Gray. And Crafton has stopped, and so is Justin Carroll. So is Mason Massey. I don't know what they were waiting for. I don't know what Crafton was waiting for.
That was interesting. All right, caution's out. Lap 16 in stage 2.
Tanner Gray, the infinitely less talented of the Gray brothers. He should have stuck with drag racing.
Absolutely.
Only reason I think he still has his right is because his dad is a co-owner of this team of Tricon.
Really?
Johnny Gray, look it up.
I did not know that. The more you know. Entering turn number 1.
Thanks, Crafton. You just took him out.
He just drove through him.
Yeah.
What the hell, Matt?
He's washed.
Washed, literally. Washed up the track and washed as a driver. And then he just stops. Like, what is that going to do for you, buddy?
He just sat there to ponder his life. Like, why? I don't know why he just stopped. Why?
I gotta reconsider what I did. Insert the image of Carson Hocevar at the championship last year. That was him inside that
at least
car.
Hocevar seems to have actually looked upset.
Yeah. What the hell? Look at the front of his car. Something cut into it.
Oh, damn.
Something cut into Crafton's front of Crafton's car.
It's like the splitter.
What is that? It looks like a bit of the splitter.
What I can't get over is the camber of the tires. I gotta wonder if damage like that might cause a tire rub. Oh my god.
Look, that looks weird.
I mean, it is probably just what they gotta do to get the best lap times.
That is true.
It's like I remember I heard it. Have you listened to Inside the Race on NASCAR's YouTube channel? It's where
I have not.
It's where Steve
I have not, but I know I should.
I mentioned it. It's where Steve Letarte and Todd Gordon break down the each race. Todd Gordon mentioned at Daytona at a super speedway, you're not going to see the tires flared out, but at a short track you absolutely would. So
yeah, it makes sense. Because there's less of an incentive to do that at a big track like at Daytona. Because the turns aren't so sharp. At least I assume that's the reason.
I don't know. I'm not an expert.
I'm not an expert either. I just watch.
We're on the magic lap, 69.
God. Laps since last pit. Of the guys who just pitted, Ty Majeski is the highest on 13th. Of the guys who pitted in total, Bailey Curry, who pitted lap 3rd, it's been 37 laps since he pitted, he's in 8th. And the 2 car comes down pit road, so does the 71.
All right.
Differing strategies already, I can see.
I assume everyone will pit after the second stage.
Absolutely.
So it's all what's going on right now. Let's see where they end up.
At the end of stage 2.
Correct. Well, I mentioned during the Xfinity race, the only DNQ was the 74 for Mike Harmon Racing with Ryan Vargas. He'll, as I mentioned in the last stream, he'll be running. I think it was last week. He'll be running in the Euro NASCAR series.
Yep.
With 3F Racing. At Valencia, what was it? Valencia. I think next is Vallelunga. Brands Hatch, Venray. Last two are German and Belgium. Around I don't remember. Then MAO in Germany, and then Zolder. I know I'm forgetting a race. Oh, I'm forgetting Autodrome Moss in the Czech Republic. Also mentioned, or found out today, in a few weeks, or that might have been next week. I should bring up my calendar. But Trackhouse Racing will be making a special appearance at the Grand Prix of the Americas for MotoGP. Their third race of the year is at COTA, which you can watch on Max. Yeah, the app Max. I think it's Max. Yeah, it's Max. And then you can watch them at COTA. They also have a Trackhouse owns a team. They have an Aprilia team. They use Aprilia motorcycles with the drivers Raul Fernandez and Miguel Oliveira. The team sucks right now. Growing pains of buying up the spot taken by Crypto Data RNF MotoGP team.
What an awful team name. What the hell?
Crypto Data was the sponsor. The team officially was called RNF.
Mm-hmm.
Because in cases like that, they have to use they are basically forced to use the sponsor in the name. Things like even in Formula One, you find stuff like Benson and Hodges, Jordan, Marlboro McLaren, or Marlboro Ferrari, or Scuderia Ferrari. Vodafone McLaren, Rich Energy.
Yeah. Rich Energy. Lightning Bolt Limited, huh?
No, I don't know. Okay, wait. I forgot what I was talking. Oh yeah, MotoGP.
Trackhouse.
I do recommend watching MotoGP, and thankfully people aren't getting injured as much as they were last year.
That's good. But on the thing, it says Trackhouse NASCAR G56 Demo Lap.
Yeah, I saw that. Which is weird because the graphics car was a Hendrick entry, but that's besides the point.
Oh no, my conspiracy theory is falling apart. What do I do now? Who do I blame now? I don't have my scapegoat. I've lost my scapegoat.
Yes.
But seriously though, that is kind of cool though.
Yeah.
I wonder who'll be driving it.
It can't be one of the drivers. Or maybe SVG because he won't have to race on Sunday. Because
Justin Marks, Marks in the car.
I mean, Cup Series is at Texas, but we're coming to restart. I'll mention this, but one of the Cup drivers could drive it because MotoGP I think starts at 12 or 1. or something.
Green flag is out 28 or is it 27? 27 laps to go in stage 2. Eckes, Purdy on the front row. Eckes pulls away as they're side by side for second.
Ankrum and Purdy running for second right now. Honeycutt is in 4th. Garcia in 5th. All right, I should unmute and up the volume.
Also, the other person left.
Okay, Astro.
Still side by side for second between Ankrum and Purdy.
Ooh, they touch.
Yep.
Good content. There's Honeycutt looking on the inside. Oh, but Lane Riggs is around. Oh, man.
His bad day keeps on getting worse.
Unfortunately.
First he had that pit road problem, and now he's around.
The gap where it's white on the 3 is really bugging me. It should have been an outline.
On the 3?
Look at the 3.
Why is that there?
Yeah.
Why?
Let's see who hit Lane Riggs or if he spun on his own. Oh, thanks, Jack. Contact.
I think Jack got hit from Sammy,
Yeah. Racing incident.
considering how close Sammy was to the rear bumper that
Yeah.
91.
All right, so I presume we're going to go to caution again. Okay, the MotoGP race starts at 3 p.m., similar to, I think, right before the Cup race. So
Yeah, I don't think someone like Daniel or Ross would be like, "Oh, let me just do this exhibition lap."
Neither can Zane.
That is true.
So that leaves SVG or Zilich.
Maybe get Justin Marks. I mean, he owns the team, and it's not like he hasn't raced before.
Or get one of the drivers to.
I think Justin Marks would be cool.
Yeah, Justin Marks.
Is, you know.
So, just looking at. So MotoGP in general, they run on tracks where basically almost secondary to a Formula One track, dependent on the country. So the first race was in Qatar at the F1 circuit, the Lusail International Circuit, because they start and end. Well, no, they don't actually. So what they start in they have 2 races in the Middle East. That's one of them. Then they go to Portugal at the Algarve International Circuit, informally known as Portimao, which F1 also uses. There was supposed to be a race in Argentina, but the new president canceled it. Yeah, you heard me right. The president canceled it. Thought it would be a waste of money. Because he's a libertarian, so he's all about, he's been like, he's like fired a third of the government or something.
Boo, that's boring. Let them race.
Argentina has been through some massive inflation. Like, we're talking 200% something. So
damn.
So his theory is, well, it'll get worse before it gets better with his method. So give it 6 months, and we'll see how it goes.
Some cars down pit road, including the 77. Wait, no, is that the 11? Sorry, I had something else.
Right now, I see Heim. I saw Mills. There was Cameron Waters.
It was the 11, not the 77. Sorry, their cars look very similar.
They are both red, white, and black.
Yes.
And they have double numbers. There is Riggs. I love the customized pit signs.
Yes.
Daniel
I think they're called, aren't they called like lollipops or something?
Maybe.
I've heard that term used before.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop.
No.
You remember
now that song's going to be stuck in my head. How dare you?
Remember that commercial?
How dare you? The HP one?
Yes.
Yes, of course I do. Man, now that song is stuck in my head.
You can't
Get out of my head!
escape it.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
All right. While they're still doing pits, I'm going to look at the rest of the schedule. As I said, next week's COTA. At the end, they go to... Okay, MotoGP has 4 races in Spain. I bet you didn't know there are even that many high-level racetracks in Spain.
Yeah, I didn't... I mean, I knew that there were racetracks in Spain. I just didn't know there were that many.
So this is the Spanish Grand Prix. So the Qatar Grand Prix, Portuguese Grand Prix, Grand Prix of the Americas. What the hell happened to Stephen Malozzi's nose?
Oh yeah, the front rows is all squished in.
Oh, I just noticed.
Maybe part of that earlier stack up.
Stacking Pennies is also a sponsor, so I guess LaJoy threw his hat in the ring there on the 22. So Spanish Grand Prix.
Maybe it damaged his nose trying to wreck someone. That'd be something LaJoy would do.
Top 5 plus Spencer Boyer is the newest for tires. All right. So what was I gonna say? Spanish Grand Prix is heard at the Circuit de Jerez, which was the site of the Spanish Grand Prix for a while. In F1 from 1986 to 1990. Okay, and it also hosted the European Grand Prix twice, including the race where Michael Schumacher got himself disqualified from the championship for wrecking Jacques Villeneuve on purpose. Disqualified from the whole season.
That is embarrassing
Ignoring
for
the
him.
fact that he did the same thing 3 years ago to Damon Hill to lock the title up, and F1 did absolutely nothing about it.
I think only I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to cut you off.
I'll show you that later because it's actually it's actually outrageous the fact that he.
I believe there's only 3 cars in the top 10 that have not pitted yet.
Eckes hasn't. Ankrum hasn't. Oh, there's the clock. For a moment, I thought they were carrying a coffin.
Me too. I'm like, oh, who died?
Brian France. No, but we can pray.
That's mean, but kind of funny. Eckes, Ankrum, and Garcia have not pitted.
If you haven't noticed,
So
I've been very mean today.
You have been.
Yeah, sometimes I get like that if I get worked up. Though it's not super often. Anyway, we're green.
Green flag cut you off. Saved by the bell.
Man, Purdy's really trying to get around. Oh, he's gonna stay with him. No, tries to at least. Oh, there's contact right there. Eckes gonna clear.
Side by side for second between Purdy and Ankrum.
Good run
as they're
from Purdy to try.
2 wide, 4 rows back. 16 to go in stage 2.
Ankrum holds on to second place. Is Purdy gonna try and cross over? No.
It looked like he was going to try it, but he did not. He fits in behind the 18
3
and 3.
wide.
Yep, that's the 98 of Majeski looking to the inside.
Majeski, yeah, I forgot Majeski pitted. He's up to 7th now.
Yep. Good battles all across the track here. 15 to go in stage 2.
That's all right.
Side by side for 9th between Taylor Gray and William Sawalich as they're side by side down the front stretch.
Looking at the leaderboard, I mentioned Ford has not won a race this year in any division. Their highest running Ford right now is Jake Garcia in the 5th position.
Ford has just been off this year.
Last time they were this bad was 2010, where they only won 3 races in Cup.
Jeez. That's even worse than 2018 Chevy in Cup.
Yeah, because it was what? 4 wins? No, wait. It was 3 wins.
I think it was 4.
Wait,
3 for Elliott,
right,
1
Austin
for Dillon.
I forgot about Austin Dillon winning the 500. He's so forgettable.
By wrecking Amarola.
Yep.
Ugh.
There's Rhodes trying to get around Sawalich, but Sawalich throws the block. So it's Taylor Gray, Sawalich, and Rhodes battling for 9th and 10th as Rhodes and as Majeski clears Dean Thompson for 6th place.
Yep. Have you noticed that the intervals haven't really been working well today on the side ticker on the broadcast?
Kind of. There's no.
And speaking of highest placing Ford, Majeski is looking to pass Garcia to become the highest Ford in the field currently.
You know, I did pick Majeski because he's so fantastic at short tracks. Oh.
He is. Wasn't he? Well, he was a late model driver before he came into NASCAR, correct?
Correct. I'll wait until the commercial break to think about that.
Also, I have to give a shout out to Lawless Allen in 19th.
Yeah.
I know that it's a very low position to shout out of, but it's Lawless Allen.
It's an RBR truck. There's not much better you can do. Cam Waters currently in 24th right now in his debut. I still wonder why Martinsville trucks just to do it. Just seems such an odd pick, but you know what? I'm still glad.
I mean, a first start. Hey, a first start is a first start. You really don't complain if you're getting your first NASCAR start.
It's like you pick one of the most brutal tracks to start at in one of
maybe he just wants a challenge, you know. Speaking of Lawless Allen, he's side by side with Ty Dillon looking for 18th. Contact between those two on the front stretch.
He passes
78.
Can he clear the very washed Ty Dillon?
Ugh. They're still side by side down the back stretch.
The battle for 18th rate is on with 5 laps to go. It's 2.5 miles. Ty Dillon gets back around him, and Majeski completes the pass on his teammate.
Becoming the highest Ford in the field currently.
Front 4 are all Chevrolets.
Yep.
Has Eckes? No, wait. He's not led every lap. Wait.
Oh,
Eckes hasn't pit yet. He's led every lap so far.
Wow.
Wait, and if the whole field pits, I mean, they can go 100 laps here without pitting. If the whole field pits.
Imagine he leads every lap.
It hasn't happened since Custer went lap to lap where was it? At Chicago. Oh, Spencer Boyd gets spun right out of the eye, and Lane Riggs spins again.
Oh, wow. Extra really is a visionary, huh? With what he said earlier about the cameras thing.
17. Well, he caused the caution this time.
Well, we saw a front row seat to it because we were looking at Daniel Dye's camera.
Thank you so much. Let's see this again. Oh, okay, so 76 spun into 30, he was spun to 38. What this tells me is that Lane Riggs is not like the Declaration of Independence.
What?
Look, the team is called Freedom Racing Enterprises. The number is 76. Why the hell do you think they picked the number?
1776?
1776, yes. The day the Declaration was signed.
Yep, I get it. It took me a second.
Yeah, it's America. We suck because we're Spencer Boyd.
And we suck.
They're running old GMS equipment. You cannot, if you're sucking in GMS equipment, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, is it really GMS equipment?
Yes, they bought the trucks from them after they
The trucks or the engines?
The trucks.
Like the entire truck.
Yes. At least that's what I recall. I mean, it's like, I don't know. You know, Faction 46 getting allowing lines in Nice makes, their sucking makes sense because Nice is terrible without a good driver.
Also, by the way, this will end stage 2, Christian Eckes.
Ankrum second.
Stage 2.
Sorry, yeah, Ankrum second, Purdy third, Majeski fourth, Honeycutt fifth, Garcia 6th, Thompson 7th, Curry 8th, Taylor Gray 9th, so Wallich in 10th.
Yep.
Okay, what was I going to
do? Two Nice cars in the top 10, by the way.
All right, so what I was going to do, okay, the other races, so, actually, no, I'll show you, I'll show you what, let me check that Formula 1, iceberg. What was the last, I think the last thing I ever showed you was Andrea Moda. I should show you what I mean, like 1994 Australian Grand Prix. So I'll show you while we're waiting. I mean, my stream,
America Adventure.
My stream will get demonetized, but I don't care. I don't try to make money. Even though I made $500.
Your stream will get demonetized.
Right, can you see?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so Schumacher is leading. Okay, no.
Going into the last race with 1 point deficit to Michael is always going to be, unfortunately,
right. So Schumacher led the points by 1 over Damon Hill leading into the final race. Schumacher gets off course, hits the wall. Damon Hill's right there.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, what? And he wrecked himself doing it. What an idiot.
Damon Hill suffered suspension damage that got forced him to retire, not penalized. So
who won that championship?
Schumacher.
Ugh. That's disgusting. What an awful way to win a championship.
We complain about NASCAR sometimes officiating. FIA is arguably more atrocious. Okay.
How about we come to an agreement that they're both absolutely awful and suck?
At least NASCAR changed the rules to fit themselves. F1 doesn't explain themselves. Wait. Yes. Okay. Second to last race of the year. It's between Villeneuve driving for Williams and Schumacher for Ferrari.
The gear shift problem because Villeneuve is all over him. Look, he's going through. Oh yes. No. I don't think. Out goes Michael Schumacher.
Schumacher tried to take him out there. FIA disqualifies him from the championship. Strips him of all of his points.
Good.
I mean,
can't do the same thing twice.
Yeah, but why'd they allow it the first time?
True.
Okay, I gotta find the right one. PBTR, was it? F1.
Also, as you were talking about Ty Dillon earlier, every race that I watch in the truck series, the more I'm reminded that De Benedetto used to be in that truck.
And
yes, I know De Benedetto's not the best driver in the world, but still, better than Ty Dillon.
For real. Okay, there it was.
I'd rather have a driver who sometimes does not great things than have a driver who doesn't do anything.
All right, we watched this video and we laughed.
Pit stop's going on, by the way.
I see. Rained out. This is the one where. Okay. All right, we see. So yeah, Purdy and Eckes getting their stops. Right. After this, I'll go back to the MotoGP schedule.
77 with a slow stop.
Of course. Even when Purdy's having a good day, he's not having a good day.
Well, they're taking a long time to look at it. I don't know if it's a slow stop or if there's a problem on it.
Maybe from the contact he had with Eckes trying to pass him.
Maybe.
All right,
I don't know.
Eckes will not have the lead, it looks like. And that are those
Damn.
old cars, trucks. Okay, so the race after Spain is one of the two in May, and it's the French Grand Prix at Le Mans, but they use a shortened version of the circuit called the Bugatti circuit.
Imagine if they ran all of Le Mans.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
I think there's a motorcycle 24-hour race on motorcycles there. Yeah, they actually have endurance races for motorcycles. The other one is the Catalan Grand Prix at Catalunya, which F1 races at. Then we go to June, which has 3 races. The first one is the Italian Grand Prix, held at not Monza or Imola, but Mugello, which is the site of the Tuscan Grand Prix from 2020. Then we have the Grand Prix of Kazakhstan at the new Sokol International Racetrack. The second and final race, which has probably the longest straightaways.
My goodness!
I'm gonna put a picture of the track map in general, and Mikeless.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, I can see it on the Wikipedia page. You're still streaming.
Oh yeah. Oops. Yeah. Okay. I'll start out the stream. Then the one at the end is the Dutch Grand Prix at the TT Circuit Assen, which Champ Car once raced at. July has one race, the German Grand Prix at the Sachsenring, which obviously they don't get Hockenheim or Nürburgring. They got to go at the Sachsenring. August, the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, which F1 does run at, and the Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring, which F1 also races at. The start of September has 4 races. The first one being the third Spanish round, the Aragon Grand Prix at Motorland Aragon. All I know what Aragon was for was that weird movie. Then you have the San Marino Grand Prix at the Misano World Circuit Marco Simoncelli, where Formula E will be racing next. And then they have the Bud International Circuit hosting the Indian Grand Prix, which F1 abandoned, and the Indonesian Grand Prix at the Mandalika International Street Circuit. Yeah, they have a bunch of races in Southeast Asia. October, Japan, Japanese Grand Prix at Motegi. Then Australia for the Phillip Island Circuit. Thailand at the Chang International Circuit. Then the last 3 races are in November. Sepang in Malaysia, and then the Valencian Grand Prix at the Circuit Ricardo Tormo. 21 races in all, plus one.
Someone not named Christian Eckes will finally lead a lap. Ty Majeski is your leader.
All right, so it all depends on if Eckes can work his way up within the last 100 laps.
I think he will. He has such a quick truck.
I hope Majeski. I just want a new winner. Keep it up. I don't care if it's a Ford or not.
Why do you hate Fords or something?
I just want more winners. I always hoping for as many winners as possible. The record is 16 winners in 2022. 2012. The 2022 had 15 different winners in the Truck Series. All right, here we go. Majeski and Sawalich leading the field. Back to green. Let's go. Oh, what up? That was a wonky push from Taylor Gray. See, Majeski was sideways, but he clears. Everything really stacked up behind him. Oh, my God.
Almost 3 wide.
That looked way wide. Daniel Dye gets booted out of the way by Matt Crafton. What do you... It's Martinsville, though.
Who's on a literal charge through the field like a battering ram.
You know, he's been running well this season. He wants to keep up his consistency.
With 100 laps to go, you just punt Daniel Dye out of the way.
Technically, it was around 90, but I digress. Whoa, look at Caruth. Whoa!
Oh, goodness. Whoa, the 99 got wide in the corner, almost 3 wide there.
That was wild. There's Friesen running front battle for 4th. He bumps Sawalich. And he takes the position. Good move.
Yeah. Here comes Sawalich. Not going to make a move. Friesen will keep 4th for the time being. Caruth and Hyman 8th and 9th. Both of these guys have won already. Caruth at Vegas, Heim at Coda. Heim is Grant Enfinger. He's one who won here in 2020. Isn't he throwing back to a car?
Bobby Gill. He is a 4-time champion of the Cars Tour.
Interesting. Maybe Crafton didn't get into Dye. I didn't see any contact. I mean, I saw contact, but it wasn't what got Dye wide.
Whoa.
Oh, and Dye got him back.
No, that was earlier. No, that's earlier.
Oh, that was earlier.
So that's why he did it.
Yeah, then that makes sense.
Wow, I didn't realize X is that close already. Well, let's go look at their lap times. Majeski's still running the faster lap times.
Eck is already up to 12th behind Crafton and Enfinger.
They're still battling it out for 8th.
That is the 71 of Raja Caruth and the 11 of Corey Heim. Still side by side, entering 1 and exiting 2.
I think both these guys will get ahead of the Xfinity Series next year. It's just a matter of where they'll go. Where would Heim go though? Like,
where would a Caruth go? I don't think Caruth is ready for the Xfinity Series. At least not yet.
I think he'll take the 17 full time next year.
I hope. I'm getting tired of that 17 car being a leech.
Heim should go to Gibbs, but I think he's gonna get passed up for Taylor Gray. Or Sawalich, or both.
Heim would probably go to Sam Hunt. Because he's been performing really well with them in the select Xfinity starts he's done.
But he deserves a Gibbs. He's also the backup, the official reserve driver for 2311.
2311, yep. I think between these two, Heim is more likely to go to Xfinity. I just don't see Raja yet.
Eck is up to 11th now. At least Raja's locked himself into the top 10. So he's locked into the playoffs. You know,
Eck is up to 10th already in the top 10.
7.5 seconds behind. Unfortunately, wait. I thought my thing was broken. He's still running laps slower than Majeski, unless my timing is... Wait, hold on a minute. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 20.338. Okay, marginally faster right now.
I mean, you also have to take into consideration he's on newer tires as well.
Yeah, so it's a matter of when the advantage disappears.
I mean, he also does have... I would say he has the fastest car on track.
Well, what Jess gets to do is pad his lead out enough or save his tires enough. Right? He's got a 1 3/4 lead over Taylor Gray.
Speaking of Cruz, Eckes just got by him.
For 9th. 75 laps to go. The C was like weaving around trying to find a what? Wait, no, that's Curry. My bad. This is we're seeing the battle for 19th, or Eckes just got by Tanner Gray.
Yep, he's on a rush. He's in a rush. He's in a rush. Are they showing the battle? This is the battle for 17th, I believe, between the 7 and the 45.
Yeah, 18th. So also under commercial, something I also bring up is the rumors around IndyCar is that the TV is either going to be with NBC or Fox. I can't imagine IndyCar leaving Fox, leaving NBC or Fox. I think the broadcast would almost definitely be worse off camera work alone, as Eckes gets 7th place. What would you think of a Jamie Little, Alan Bestwick, James Hinchcliffe, Jamie Little booth?
As long as Jamie Little is in the pits, I don't mind.
The way it's described, I think she'd be in the booth. Otherwise, why would they say, Bestwick,
Also, Alan Bestwick. Alan Bestwick, you said was the first name?
Yeah.
Alan Bestwick doing a main series would make me very happy.
Me too. He deserves it.
Love Alan Bestwick.
Also, maybe I had a thought. What if we had Mike Joy doing the Fox portion? There's Eckes doing his time. You get, let's say, for Amazon Prime, you get Rick Allen. You get Bestwick for TNT, and I have Lee Diffie for the NBC portion. I wouldn't mind that at all. That is a W group of commentators. I like Rick Allen more than most people, but I
like Rick Allen too. Rick Allen has grown on me. I feel like Rick Allen's definitely gotten better.
Saying stuff like Blaney Hardwick, because I noticed he started doing it over and over. If he stops doing that, I think I'm.
Oh, damage on the front of the 45 of Caden Honeycutt.
Who's in? Oh, Daniel Dye, you said?
No, Caden Honeycutt, 45.
Yeah, he's at 6. Oh!
Whoa! Yep, I just saw that. 7 of Sammy Smith got loose after getting into the 91 of Jack Wood.
Shout out to Cameron Waters, currently running in 15th.
A good day for him for his first start.
Coming up on lap traffic, which he's going to need to use to try and help pad his help to get separate himself from the hard charging Christian Eckes.
Yep.
And that was now under 7 seconds.
Spencer Boyd.
Oh, hey, Caden Honeycutt just spun. No, we just talking about him too.
Well, I was talking about him having front end damage, but yes, we were just talking about.
I didn't realize that. I did not.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the guy with front end damage. It was Honeycutt.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, well, that'll close I think that might also affect the strategy. I think you're going to see.
Absolutely.
You're going to see the front cars come and pit. Given how fast Majeski managed to work his way through.
Will Eckes pit as well? I don't think so. Let's see what happened.
He tried to get past Daniel Dye.
So that's where Honeycutt got his damage battling Dye.
He can't get away from Dye. Either he sees the wreck or someone caused it around him.
That wasn't Dye's fault.
Oh, we got the back camera.
It's the cameraman.
He's cursed.
Cameraman Daniel Dye. He just lost it. That's a weird spin, because you'd think Daniel Dye would spin there, not Honeycutt. Weird things happen for weird reasons.
He was up to the 6th position, but he was still 7 seconds behind Ty Majeski. This caution's going to close him right up. I got some bad news for the competition, though.
Good job for him for not hitting that inside wall and damaging his truck anymore.
Faster than the leader, so we know how much speed the 19 truck has, and it was evident when you look.
What are adaptive 1 calipers anyway?
I do not know.
Adaptive 1. Oh, it's an Napa product.
So
So it's a brake caliper. actually. Why don't I trust any different? Menards has a different sponsor every single race, so I'm gonna look at every race that Craftsman's had so far and describe the Menards sponsor. So at Daytona he had Slim Jim, which is beef jerky, I think.
Yeah, Slim Jim is like meat things.
I like beef
primarily.
jerky. I like meat. I like Slim Jims. Okay.
I've never had a Slim Jim. I've never had a Slim Jim.
No. All right. At Vegas,
I think two ThorSport cars, 3 ThorSport cars down pit road, 99, 88, and 66.
All right. Rhodes, Crafton, and Waters.
Yep.
At Vegas, Crafton had Black Label Bacon as a sponsor, which is, well, it's bacon. So continuing on the meat trend. Bacon.
Spencer Boyd is also in pit road.
Well, who cares? It's Spencer Boyd.
I know, but
all right.
on pit road.
Actually, I missed Atlanta. I forgot to say Atlanta.
Sammy Smith is also
Wait,
in pit
I messed
road.
up. So he had so at Vegas it was the bacon, but it was Slim Jim was at Atlanta. What was Daytona? Ideal Door.
I wonder what they do.
It's a garage door.
Oh, I thought it would be like regular doors.
All right, what do you have at Bristol? Menards. Great Lakes Flooring. Well, that sounds pretty self-explanatory. Great Lake, yeah, it's flooring. But anything that's on the hood, you get at Menards.
Yep, where you can save big money.
That also goes towards their race sponsorships.
Yep.
My name is Alfonso.
No,
I hear every time that I listen to a
Save big money at Menards.
Money at Menards.
Okay, what was Coda's sponsor? Planters, peanuts.
Nah.
Today, I want to say it was Ideal Door again. Yeah, it was. All right, let's look at Brandon Jones's then, because he also has it every single race. All right, Brandon Jones at Daytona. His Menards sponsor was Swiffer. We don't what it's they're used to
the broom.
The broom. All right, Atlanta. His Menards sponsor was Atlas Roofing, which it's roofing. It's shingles. Vegas's Menards sponsor was Geldwin, which makes fiberglass doors and windows. Phoenix's sponsor was where are you? 9999. Little Giant.
Interesting.
It's a ladder. Or wait, no, it's a pump. It's a water pump. Or no, wait, I don't even know what it is. I'm seeing okay, let's go with littlegiant.com. Drain pumps. I'll do, what was this one at Coda? Spectracide, which sounds like a pesticide.
Pesticides.
Yeah, it's a pesticide. The last one, Richmond. 9999. Nibco. It sounds like dog food. It's a valve for a fire. No, it's solder. No, wait. It's pipe solder. Pipe fittings. Okay. Now that I've done all that, we're back to green with 60 to go. Wait, Majeski's still out there? He didn't pit? How did that not? That didn't even come to mind. Why didn't he pit?
All right.
Sanchez is second, blocking Taylor Gray.
Green flag.
All right. Let's see if Majeski can sprint away.
They stay clean through 1 and 2.
Ekins is now up to 5th, and he bumps Friesen out of the way. Here he comes. Oh, we got a 3 wide. Jack Wood wins that battle. Oh, it's still 3 wide. Oh, Jesus Christ. The contact between all these trucks in the middle of the field.
Whoa, yeah, I just saw that. My stream must be behind. Time to reload the page. While all this
He's got no lettering on his
craziness
Goodyear,
going
on
on.
some of his Goodyears.
Oh yeah, end finger. While all this craziness is going on, I would just like to point out that Ekis has moved up to 4th.
Yeah, I saw that. The ideal garage door. All right. Now I gotta wonder if, imagine if, holy crap, end figures Rex Thompson!
No, Rhodes got into end finger.
Oh, okay. Damn, well Thompson continues to have a sucky life.
Yeah. And my trend of having a good eye for Rex continues.
Damn.
As soon as I heard you say, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh boy, I have to look harder," because my stream's like a second behind.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it looked like almost the way that I let me see
Yeah,
that
no, I
again.
get it.
That looked intentional.
You can see the 99.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
You got pinball.
Yeah, end finger lost it.
Bam. Then we're at
Hard hit, too.
It was, yeah. That was head on.
Yep, he's definitely done for the day.
Finishing 35th. It's been a low attrition race. Bam.
Yeah. Such an awful place to hit, too, on the sides of the car. Full speed. Ugh. Yep, out of the car. He's done for the day.
Well, there's a strip on that guy's back that says doctor.
Yeah, it just says doctor. I wonder what his profession is.
Here's a thought. Why doesn't Menard sponsor any of the ARCA cars?
I mean, it sponsors the whole series.
I know, but you think you'd have...
But there were Monster Energy cars when, yeah.
There were.
I don't know.
Kurt Busch.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I contradicted myself.
And again,
I
Sprint
said-
didn't sponsor any cars when it was...
It didn't,
Neither did
that is
Winston.
true. Were there any Winston cars during the Winston era?
There were pretty
No?
much every other smoke company except Marlboro was there. You had Camel, you had you had Kodiak, you had Levi Garrett, but
Kodiak?
yeah, Kodiak. Not Kodak, Kodiak.
Yeah, I get the two mixed up.
But I mean, Kodak was also there, but they just
Yeah, Kodak was the 4 car, right?
right. Then they moved to Penske's 77.
Yep. Been a good race so far.
I think it's been a good race. So I want to. It'll be the 3 evolutions of. We got 3 different tire strategies. Majeski on one hand, X on the other, and Crafted on your hand because I don't have the third hand.
I have to say something. Also, I like what you did there. Crap. Now else I was gonna say. I don't have good hopes for the Cup Series race being good.
Do any of us do? I mean,
New
new short track package, but still.
Spring Martinsville with the next gen has just been not it. I mean, I personally didn't mind 2023. It was all right. Wasn't anything to write home about, but it was kind of like Richmond. It was like a 4 out of 10.
Last year, yeah. I mean, though, I think I like spring Richmond. Who won last? You know, it was.
No, I'm talking about last week, Richmond, not
it was
2023.
nothing to write home about. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't much to write home about.
Hopefully, well,
but there were some things you remember from the race. Like I remember Priest having a pretty good race and Larson winning it.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Last week, all anyone will talk about is the final restart.
Yeah.
Well, this one NHRA.
The crazy thing is, for me at least, in my opinion, the crazy thing is the disparity between how good spring Martinsville has been with the next gen to how good fall Martinsville has been in with the next gen.
Yeah, people are giving it.
2023 was a great race.
It was.
2022 was okay, and then that final caution came out, and those final 20 laps were just peak cinema.
Yeah.
Chastain fan or not, that was just peak cinema.
It was, yeah. 2022.
You had what? You had Keselowski. You had Keselowski fighting for his first win that year. You had Briscoe trying to stay in the playoffs.
Bell
you had
trying to clutch win again.
Yep, Bell having to clutch win again. I think you also had Larson up there. It's a 4-way battle.
And then you
got that great.
Yeah, sorry.
So, and that great picture of I think it was the 6 or 20 car just using the curbing in 2, getting a little like air. It was really cool. I don't know. I just really like 2022 spring and fall Martinsville.
Probably pay more attention to it afterwards because of what happened. But yeah, but
and I was bored one day and just looking through different YouTubers' reactions to the wall ride. You had almost no reaction
because I missed it.
Yeah,
I was more focused on Bell clutching his way in that I didn't see Chastain ripping around. So it took me like 10 seconds to realize what was going on.
I mean, fair. I wasn't focused on Bell. I have a friend who's a Bell fan. And, you know, I was happy that Bell won, but, you know,
like
I even had to, like, I was like, all right, you know what? Good season. Hopefully we can back this up in 2022. 2023. Oh, man, we wrecked.
You missed it. Oh, you didn't realize it was happening either. Ha!
No, I knew it was happening. Well, I was. So, you know how they had the 3 streams? They had Bell on top, Chastain on the bottom left, and Hamlin on the bottom right?
Yeah.
I was focused on Chastain only.
I was focused on Bell only. All right, here we go. We got 46 to go. Majeski and Sanchez leading the field back to green. Let's go.
Yep.
Sanchez got a better start. He takes the lead. Also, look who's starting. Who's up there as well. Eckes in 3rd. Majeski's going to drop down to the bottom rain. Ooh, Eckes going to go down 2. Ooh. Majeski takes the lead. And Sanchez cuts off Eckes. Wow. That was either ballsy or stupid. Or both.
I think it was a mix of both. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes it's a mix of ballsy and stupid. But hey, it got him the position.
That was a very risky move. That could have easily cost a pretty bad wreck.
Absolutely. But hey, it worked. Currently, battle on track they're showing is between Sawalich and Ankrum.
6th through 10th were visible in that shot.
Yep. Very close battle for the bottom half of that top 10.
Looking at Matt Crafton, he's currently in 13th. He's got some of the best tires in the field. Now he's trying to work around Jack Wood. Oh, he got a massive wreck! Brett Holmes and Justin Carroll into the wall. Out of 2.
Oh, another hard wreck.
In the middle, 1 and 2.
Another hard wreck. Right into the
Not what
outside
the
wall.
TC Motorsports team needed. That's a family-run team. Just from the sponsor.
Oh, you hate to see it for such a small team like that.
Same with Brett, another family-run team. Brett Holmes Racing.
Yup.
Like
you hate to see it.
The worst wrecks are the ones that involve the underfunded ones, like Carl Long's wreck at Rockingham back in 04.
Always, it always is. But although the picture of the truck with the messed up nose is kind of funny.
Wait,
how it just
did that get damaged too?
Probably on that
it has to be
restart.
unrelated, but I just
Well,
noticed
yeah,
it.
but yeah. All right, what happened to
Damage
these
from
two?
Honeycutt.
All right, almost
Contact
3
from
wide.
Honeycutt.
Oh, Caden Honeycutt back into the rear end of the 32. Oh, look at the hit for the I think the 90.
Yeah. Bam. I thought it was on fire because of where the caution light was.
Oh yeah. That's why the front end looks like that. Look at it. It's like crooked.
Yeah. Wait, sorry, what's crooked? The front.
The front end of the car, look.
Oh, the third. Which
The nose.
The 90?
The nose of the 90.
Oh, yeah, I saw
the nose
that.
of the 90.
Yeah, that was obvious. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just kind of funny.
This feels like Martinsville. You know, we might complain when the cautions, but really a short track race without cautions is like I don't know.
Think of a better analogy than the last time we were on call.
I know I made a bad one. I just don't remember what it was.
It was the fat kid with candy.
Oh, it's like a garden without rain. You can't really. They need both.
And I've seen some good short track races without a lot of cautions.
They can be, but there was a point like Richmond was called the action track for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, I think there is a line that a race crosses when there's too many cautions.
Yeah.
It's just the line depends on what track we're at. Like
I think Richmond is basically turned into a strategy track. Short tracks. Short tracks are not really meant to be strategy tracks. They're supposed to be tests of driver skill and bumping.
Crew chief skill as well for planning a strategy.
I have to go.
You're making me on. It's late.
It's not that late.
What time is it? 9:15? It's
Not
pretty
super.
late.
I mean, what are we gonna do tomorrow? Xfinity race at the same time.
True. I mean, this is a very quick track, as long as there's not a lot of cautions.
Right.
How about Nick Sanchez, Jamie? Well, Nick just asked his crew chief on a man if he was good on fuel, if he needed to think about saving, if he needed to worry about his tires, what it was that he needed to focus on at this stage of the race. And Bono told him, he said, you are plenty good on fuel. You keep that truck underneath you that you need. Just stay smart out there. So.
Oh God, Nick Sanchez looks like someone I used to know.
Honey, somebody that I used to know, or whatever, however the song goes. Brock Beard reports Honeycutt has been called to the hauler after the race.
It has to be for something else, because that did not look intentional at all. Didn't have to cut me off. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head too. It's a mix of the Lollipop song and that now. All right, lights are off. The pace truck. Majeski chose the inside, and Sanchez chose the outside.
I guess we'll start behind Majeski here.
Yep. Eckes got his way through that pack real easy. He's clear. I would personally say he's clearly the truck to beat. But we'll see. I've been wrong before.
Is it easier when you have a carrot dangling out there, somebody to chase, rather than being the chased?
There is precipitation to the northwest, but it has continued to dissipate before getting into the track. It's reported by Pocris.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's end it.
What he can do on the restart, see if he can do it. Get a good
We're green again at Martinsville. He gets a much better start than last time. DeSantis still trying to stick to his outside, but he's clear now. More contact between Sanchez and Eckes on this restart. Eckes gets a bump on the side. He's going to take second. But Sanchez sticking to that outside. Oh, we got another major wreck. Cameron Waters, Jack Wood, Jake Garcia, and Lawless Allen, and a fifth truck was involved. This is caution number 9, by the way.
What did I just say about crossing that caution line?
I think, if I recall, the record is 14.
Oh, jeez.
In the truck
series. A lot of cautions today. A lot of
the record was
damage.
broken and tied at least 4 times since I started watching the truck series. First it was
Makes
10,
sense.
then 12, then 14.
What's the record? Is it
14
the
cautions.
race I think it is?
14 cautions, I believe, is the record.
Where was it?
I'm gonna double check. So I started watching the truck series sometime in 2020, and I believe the record was tied at Daytona. I'm gonna I'm checking Racing Reference because I believe they have the number of cautions listed. So it was 10 cautions at Daytona and the road course. Then 11 at Richmond that year. Then 12 at Darlington. Then 14 at Knoxville. 14 again at Martinsville. This is in 2021. 2022, nothing that matched it. Last year. Okay, so the record is 14 cautions set at Knoxville and at Martinsville in 2021. Thanks, Di. You caused another one.
Did he?
And he broke his camera in the process. Oh, there we go.
I don't think he caused it. I saw the 71 sideways before Di got into any of them.
Right. Well.
And another race, another time Lawless Allen's in an accident. I feel like I've said his name a lot today. As I was saying earlier about the 13 truck just not having good luck yet again. Not a bad driver in the 13. Jake Garcia just hasn't had luck this year.
Saturday on FS1. There's never been a lineup like this. 3 MVPs, 4 Silver Sluggers, and more All-Stars than you can count. Led by Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts,
Website up? No, it's not. Very good. Oh, yes, man.
at 3:30 Eastern on FS1.
Get it for a buck. Get it for a buck. Get it for a buck. Da, 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 da.
It's that stupid fucking Wendy's commercial.
Oh, that's awesome.
What? Oh,
Off topic for a second.
Yeah.
Alex Ovechkin has scored 2 goals tonight, closing his gap to Gretzky's goal record.
What's the gap? He's my dad. Ovechkin's my dad's favorite hockey player.
Ovechkin has 849 career goals.
50 something away now.
Last I checked, he was 50 something, but I have to check again now. All right. Gretzky had 894 minus
53. If 841 was the total for OV.
It's 45. Ovechkin's 45 goals
45
away.
away. Wow.
Yeah, I think he can do it. I mean, Gretzky will obviously always be the GOAT because he leads every other statistic, but it would be nice to see someone else's name in the record books.
Yeah.
And plus, I love OV.
You ever seen the Tasker versus Sen fight?
No, but I know the name Tasca.
Oh, Tasker.
Oh, no. What fight? Where? Oh, you're streaming. I got double streaming Inception. I don't think I've seen this. Oh, geez. They are just feeding each other. There was a fight like that in the NHL once between a Bruins player and a Capitals player. Great. They're just feeding each other. And his jersey's coming up. This is great. This just reeks of minor league hockey.
It's not. While we're still waiting for the wait, what the? never mind. Top 10.
Yeah,
NHL
they're just
fights.
showing. They're just showing what has happened during the race.
Talk about those. Hey.
Look at some more NHL fights while we're waiting for them to get back.
Welcome to a stream where we talk about NASCAR.
We've had so many cautions. I've run out of stuff to talk about.
I know.
I talked about other sports and their schedules. I've talked about the Trackhouse thing. I went over all the Menard sponsorships.
Stream's a mess.
I've run out of stuff to do. So there, gotta go back
to the opening.
So what's this one? What year was this one?
Oh, this is old.
1991.
What is it? Scott Stevens. This is gonna be a good one. Scott Stevens is a known fighter.
Oh, the 22 just broke down across the start-finish line. Or he's waiting.
And major damage on the 66.
Yep, that was it. The left
I don't think
side?
that's the 22.
That's the.
Is it?
I think it's a 22. What else is the number font? I'm trying to. There's. If it's Cork Rods, it's on there. Then yeah, it's Malozzi.
Yeah, that looks like the 22. He just stopped there. They're gonna have to get a push truck for him.
Unless he could be waiting for the rest of the field to go by.
Maybe.
All right. Oh, I'll get back.
I like how it's not players; it's just the name of the team.
Okay. That one was probably because the whole field got into the fight.
The whole field, yes.
You ever seen
clears.
what was it? Flyers versus Edmonton or Calgary, whatever. Anyway, we're going.
Yeah,
green again.
I know exactly what you're talking about. 2003, where the whole bench cleared out.
Let's do it again. Eckes got a better run on the outside, but Jesse though is trying to stay there on the inside. These are the two bench trucks.
28 laps to go here in Martinsville.
Eckes trying hard on the outside. Majesty with a nose off of 4. Eckes with the nose at the line. That they stay side by side. With 27 to go. Eckes getting a better run through that set of turns. They stay there. Oh, there's contact. But Eckes. Oh, there's more contact. Oh, and it messed up the left rear fender.
Oh,
man.
yes. My goodness.
Ah! He's gonna send it into. He's gonna send it in 1-2. This is what short track racing's all about.
I was just
More
about to say
contact on the left rear. But I think that Eckes might get away here, unless Majeski rubs him harder than Redacted.
The delivery of Redacted.
You know exactly what I meant too, but I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, I'm fucking dead. All right. Meanwhile, in the middle of the field, Sammy Smith and Tanner Gray battling for 10th, and
How is Ty Dillon?
Honeycutt looked to the inside of Ty Dillon.
Oh, we got Lane Riggs around for the 3rd time today, and Cameron Waters is blowing water, and Jake Garcia is around. Holy crap! Damn, he's blowing harder than your mom. Damn. Like.
The mix of your comment and his truck literally blowing water. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that Cam Waters is done. 2 ThorSport cars in the same wreck.
Oh my god. I gotta clip that later and
Like
put
you
it.
actually said that. They've gotten to you. The mom jokes have gotten to you. Damage on the 99 as well. And the 76, although that might be previous damage.
And Finger getting into Riggs. And he hit Curry.
Just a slight nudge by Grant in the 9 truck.
See the 66, you're exactly right.
Oh.
Here comes the 66. What happened to the 66?
He ran into Jake Garcia. His teammate.
Oh, yeah.
Of course Daniel Dye was there. Why? Of course he's there. Cause why wouldn't he be?
Well, yeah.
Unless they just use him. The other thing is maybe he wasn't that close to that. I don't know. So maybe they just use him for whatever, just to make it look. I don't know.
Just the visual of the 66 running it, ass packing someone, and then his like engine just explodes and spits water everywhere.
Rafa making the joke. Get it? Cause Cameron Waters. Oh God.
I hate that I laughed at that.
That's such a bad pun. Man, I'm so curious to see like Majeski's gonna be all over Eckes. All right, now while they're under caution, let's watch some more fighting. Let's watch some more fights.
Ding. That's Tom Wilson, and I don't know who the other one is.
We got my sister loves Tom Wilson. He gets in lots of fights, right?
Yeah, he's a fighter, but he's also a goal scorer.
Oh,
goalies!
Both goalies.
That's Ray Emery and Braden Holtby.
Oh, Braden Holtby, yeah.
Damn!
Look at the Flyers fans.
Oh, the Flyers faithful. The Flyers are known as the Broad Street Bullies.
Eric makes sense. Here they go again. Oh my God!
It's beautiful. It's my favorite part of hockey, honestly.
Mine too. I used to watch a lot of hockey, but this is the only thing I really liked.
That's fair. Also, the fans just violently shaking the plexiglass. Must have been like a playoff game or something. My goodness.
Hold on, what was the date? November. That's not a playoff race.
Definitely not. That's like a month into the season. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be a good one.
Bruins.
These two hate each other.
1970. Well, look how much gear they don't have.
Oh yeah, 70s in hockey, man. They had almost nothing. No helmets, no pads. The goalies didn't even have helmets.
My God, they're all coming out onto the field.
Yep. This is the definition of bench clearer. And look at all the sticks and gloves on the ground.
That's like they're wearing T-shirts. I mean,
yeah.
It's like nothing. Jesus.
Oh, the goalie's getting into
it. The officials can't even contain it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
these... As a Bruins fan, I just have to let you know these two teams absolutely hate each other. There is a long history between those two teams.
Like the Caps and the Penguins.
Yes, like the Caps and the Penguins, except the Canadiens and Bruins are two of the oldest teams in the NHL.
True. All right. Eckes Majeski, the front row. I think Scott Riggs won his first ever truck race at Martinsville. Anyway, green. Oh, bad start for Majeski, and Eckes is going to get away really cleanly. 18 to go. Sorry, so I misread the 0. The 8 is a 0. Sanchez now to second. Majeski refuses to give up.
Majeski trying to hold on to that third spot. Anchor's going to pull up beside Majeski now.
How much you want to bet there's another caution before it's all said and done?
Hey, race fans, we're staying with you. Staying with all the action here at Martinsville as we go commercial free with Crank It Up, sponsored by Craftsman.
Why are you doing Crank It Up now?
14 laps to go. Crank it up. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
God. And it's not really a crank it up because you've got a Craftsman commercial. I hate Fox.
They've been awful with the crank it up all year. It's not
Stop.
like they do it on pit road now.
I mean, I don't really care. This is arguably worse, doing a crank it up with a commercial.
Yeah, here's crank it up, and here's Craftsman
Oh,
tools.
so why now?
For 13 laps to go.
Exactly. Like, what are they doing?
Also, Eck is pulling away.
Yeah, I mean, to no surprise.
Yeah.
Mason Massey in 11th for Young's Motorsports? What?
Oh, yeah. Hey, good for them.
Ty Dillon in 10th. It'd be Rackley Ward's first top 10 of the year. I think.
I think so. Man, wow. Oh. I genuinely sometimes wonder what happened between DiBenedetto and Rackley.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Something must have happened.
Enfinger. Caution number 11.
Caution. The 9 and the 52. Oh, this race has gotten stupid.
Holy whoa! Is that Mills? It is. Well, his season from hell continues.
Oh, gee. Oh, yeah, I can't see shit. Ah.
Well, he's still.
I love when that happens. That'll never not be funny.
Yeah. But Matt Mills already outside the top 30 in owners' points. You know,
jeez.
Earlier I called this when Dean Thompson had his. I called it a race of low attrition. Not anymore.
Yeah, this race has definitely gone to shit. All right, let's see what happened.
Oh, I didn't notice the Friesen spun. Oh, that hood buckled immediately. Oh, and then he hit Friesen.
Yeah, the 9 hit the 52.
Wait, something else
and
had
the 42
to happen.
hit the 9.
Something else had to happen for the 42 to lose his hood.
Dual spinning. Yeah, I don't know how that would lead to
unless the contact loosened the hood and then him continuing to drive down, the hood just came up.
I would assume so. I mean, there's a giant hole between the tire and the hood. At least it looks like there was. Yeah, there's a yeah, that's probably what did it.
Yeah, there's a hole. Yeah. Well, of course we got Dye's view, but even though oh yeah, of course he's right behind Matt Mills. Oh my God.
It makes no sense. How does he just involve himself with every wreck?
I don't know.
You'd probably be able to see the hood come up. You would have been able to see the hood come up if they had that camera on for just a little bit longer.
All right. We're almost there.
I don't know what Friesen was. How was Friesen?
Wayne Riggs 8 minutes ago. Let's see. What have I done wrong out here? Why does everyone want to wreck me today?
Poor guy. He just wants the race.
What an experience to
be there.
Take the kids,
Feel that power. What, 11,000 horsepower?
All right, let's listen to 52 radio.
Friesen is not happy.
No.
I hear what you're saying.
He said this exact same thing at Bristol.
Look at that beautiful truck with damage there.
He's still. Oh, well, the hood popped off the 42 again.
Nesbitt Road?
I can't see it. I think he wants to give away his
Oh my God.
right now Matt's running.
Surely they're going to call him back in for this.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, it didn't quite work out. He did come
He's got that little hole right there. Look, you can see it through the light.
Yeah, you think he's looking through. He's probably. Yeah, I mean, he can look through the hole, but
he should be fine. Let him race like that.
hell no. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
What?
So 11 cautions tonight.
We can't go. We have 6 to go. We can't just go to overtime now.
3 different leaders.
What? Who said that?
Wall trip, I think.
You kidding me?
They can't. It's just time enough to go back to green, at least with 2 to go, without going to overtime.
Yeah.
Why are you even talking about it? Unless there's a wreck on the restart, which that could happen.
Yeah.
Also, okay, you know about mid-race discussions in the server we're in? Just double checking.
Yeah.
All right. Surely this time the tape will stay down. Shoes rule. Yeah, well, we start with 3 to go. 4 to go. So I don't know what the hell they were talking about. The tape's not staying down. Just take
Oh
the
my
truck
God!
off
Just
the
work
field. Retire the truck, please.
Boing,
It just
boing,
can't just- the
boing,
tape- great.
boing,
Now
boing.
we will go to overtime because the tape came out onto the track, and now the safety vehicle will have to pick it up. And it, oh my!
Well, maybe Michael Waltrip is a visionary.
Stop! They can't keep doing this.
known Nashville Predators legend Matt Mills.
Wait,
We're gonna tie this thing to Hawk.
They're just cutting it off.
No, sorry, Ryan Ellis. No, Matt Mills. No,
No,
sorry.
yeah. Oh my God.
Ryan Ellis is a hockey
Idiot.
player and NASCAR driver.
You know this
Just park
freaking
it,
sucks.
or at least like saw the hood off. You know what? That works too.
Yeah.
That works too. That works too. Saw the hood off. That works too.
All right, we'll restart at 3 to go. Just wasted a
Jesus.
goddamn lap.
We've seen a little bit of a hitch in Majeski's restarting. Most of his restarts.
Is this the first? No, it's not the first green-white checkered of the season for trucks. It's the second
Oh.
one.
It's not even a green white checkered if we're going
You're
green
right.
with 3 to
It's
go.
the second late race caution.
There
late
you
race
go.
restart. That is a.
It's going to be 3 to go.
Lights are off the truck. Let's do it. Let's end this race.
After the quick start, Sanchez has been outside the top 15 the last 3 races. He needs a good run here to get back on track. In a great position to do so. Tyler Ankrum continued his strong season.
All right, here we go. 3 laps to go. 1.5 miles to settle it here at Martinsville. Oh, jeez. That was a. All right, Eckes clear. Majeski second. But does he have anything? Can he even get to the bumper of the 19? He's certainly going to try. Purdy door slamming the 2 for 3rd place. 2 to go. The 19 skirting away.
For some reason, I accidentally closed out Discord.
Purdy gets 3rd. But Eckes is just too far away for the 98 to make a run on. Only 11 cautions tonight. White flag is out. Last lap in Martinsville. Ford will still not win a race this year, as we look to have our first repeat winner of the 2024 Truck Series season. He won the last short track, and coming out of 4, he's gonna do it again. Christian Eckes wins the Long John Silver's 200 at Martinsville.
Put together pretty much a perfect race.
Eckes, Majeski, Purdy, Sanchez, Ankrum, your top 5. Taylor Gray, Carruth, Sammy Smith, Honeycutt, Corey Heim, your top 10, as Timmy Hill spins on the last lap.
And hey, Mason Massey in 11th.
Nice.
Daniel Dye in 13th.
Lane Riggs 15th, and they're having 3 cautions.
Good for him.
What an effort for them. They needed that. Nick Sanchez ends up 4th. Tyler Ankrum.
Let's see, where did the All-Star cars finish? The 1 in 26th, the 91 in 18th, the 7 in 8th, and there's one more. Oh, Friesen got him. Frustration is what they say. What was it? There's one more All-Star. Okay. The 1, the 91, the 7, and there's one more that been running with 45.
Timmy Hill just freaking came down on the 52 for no reason.
Yeah. Eckes, I believe, the only New Yorker in the field, so glad if somebody
Interesting.
Glad if somebody represent.
What a place, what a home it's been for Christian Eckes since coming over there to start of 2023.
It's his
Win with them.
7th career win, I think.
Top of the show, the most wins since the beginning of last season with 5. Now let's make it 6.
I'm gonna double check that. Yes, this is his 7th career win. And on the truck wins list, let's see, where does it, on the truck series win list, 7 wins ties him for 26 with Christopher Bell, Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, Mark Martin, and Ben Rhodes.
Interesting.
First repeat winner of the season. Hit it one time tonight. They stuck with that strategy. 6th career win for McAnally, Hogan, and Racing. Well, Josh, he's with you.
Well, Christian Eckes puts together a complete race out here tonight. 2nd short track win in a row. What can you say right now about what you and this 19 team are putting together? Something really special. It hasn't been an easy regular season so far, to say the least. And we came here, and we weren't that great last year. We finished like maybe 6th place truck.
Hi, Future Rail. 19 truck just won.
And huge thanks to Adaptive One Caliper, Napa Auto Care, Gates Hydraulics, all of our partners, Chevrolet. It's a good day to be in Victory Lane. Can't wait for that clock.
That was a decent race. It kind of lost it at the end, but that was all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's what people, I want to say, typically expect for short tracks. Lots of cautions and hard close quarters racing.
Ultimately, wasn't enough to hold on to it. What work needs to be done?
Yeah, we came here with a little bit of a different setup. Stepped outside our comfort.
Frankly, I think if we had a race like that, oh look, there's an argument. Timmy Hill and Stuart Friesen. Timmy Hill looks pissed. My God, I've never
Even
seen.
though Timmy Hill was the one who cleared himself, he just drove up to the 52 and then just spun off his front bumper.
Really solid day. Obviously, you want to win. I won that grandfather clock, but super proud.
But of course, Stuart Friesen is going to be blamed for everything because he yelled at a young guy once at Bristol,
Thank you, Jamie. You
I don't know.
heated words between
I'm getting tired
Friesen. We
of,
saw
oh, he yelled at a young guy once. Awful driver, 0 out of 10.
frustration. That short track racing. We talked about the aggression, the emotion.
It's like, okay, he's an owner driver. I mean, if he gets wrecked by someone, he's gonna be upset.
All right, let's see. Rhodes moves in after having a terrible start. He's now inside the cut line.
What anybody else has right now. A perfect night at 60.9. Red team. Don't come along very often. Maybe they feel. I know you like the numbers.
See if anybody in my fantasy group picked the.
They were looking for max points and they got them.
Ben Rhodes right there.
Okay, fantasy picks. No one picked. Okay, we do have a 19 pick.
Sorry, Michael.
All right, Daniel Dye in 13th in points. That's not what I thought. Where I thought he was, but the only problem is I think that was no. I'm trying to remember which standings I put in Wingdings, and I couldn't untranslate it.
What role did that play in you having to drive back through the traffic?
Yeah, it definitely made it more challenging, but no, we had a really fast spin of buggies, Fire Motorsports Silverado tonight, and it's refreshing. It's been a rough start to the season, and it's nice to have a run like this, and we'll take this momentum and go to Texas.
Nice shot, thank you. Well, he said it. His best bet.
All right, so that was today's Long John Silver's 200. Tomorrow is the Dude Wipes 250, same time for the Xfinity Series, which, given how it's gone in recent years, is probably going to be a barn burner.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Jesus, bless you. Oh my God.
When I sneeze large.
You definitely got rid of the demons. Jeez.
All right. Oh, is that why they say bless you? Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I believe the story. I believe the story goes like you're more likely to get demons. Oh my goodness. Actually, unnecessary Google. Why do we say bless you?
To expel demons. All right. Yeah, tomorrow's Xfinity race, same time. Thank you all so much for showing up. BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one.